Right, it seems more people are picking up on what you could call a corrupt racket perpetrated by the government and many others. I'm obviously talking about the 100% batshit crazy travel rules imposed on the people living here and the tests demanded of them if they want to go on holiday. Since day one, every Tom, Dick and Harry from abroad can fly, sail or swim into the UK with no trouble whatsoever. Legally entering or using a small boat to cross the channel, it literally makes no difference. The Conservative Party have welcomed all with open arms, I'm sure you would all agree. And shit, the media even reported during lockdown that 9,000 tourists a day were entering the UK, while you could be fined for walking down the street, as most of you already know. Yep, you can't go to your mate's house, let alone on holiday, but some tosser from abroad can literally come and do as they please. This is still true right now as well, let me tell you that. In fact, I sit there asking most people if they can taste the government pissing in their mouth just yet. Unfortunately, many people still can't. One day, obviously, I'm sure they will. Now, as we know, the government started their 10-day quarantine hotels for the peasants who wanted to go on holiday and was willing to jump through hoops like circus animals to do it. Oh, and it seems the hotels you pay nearly $2,000 for are turning out to be rat-infested shitholes, probably because they gave all the good ones to the illegal immigrant boat wankers floating across the channel. You know, part of the Conservatives take back control of our borders or throw the fucking thing wide open policy as it should actually be called. Either way, it's a complete shit show, but the possibly corrupt part of this is of course the testing required to go on holiday. As we know, many testing companies have popped up offering tests for holiday makers at some disgusting prices. Despite, as the media have said, the government's website promoting these businesses showing much lower prices than are actually charged. Obviously, if the past year is anything to go by, then Tory party connections could well be running rife within these testing companies. And in fact, the chairman of the Tory party has recently been called out for dodgy dealings relating to tests and masks and shit like that last year. Or maybe it was something to do with selling a bunch of tests or giving a bunch of tests away when the NHS needed them or something. Either way, it's not looking good, let me tell you that. But it has to be said, this stealth tax through holiday testing is possibly making a lot of people a lot of money. Some who shouldn't be profiting from it, I would also bet. Of course, the chances of catching them with the evidence to do anything about it is going to be slim. These people are more corrupt than the African dictators they call corrupt and despotic, as I've said before. To me and many of you, the travel testing bullshit looks like nothing more than a complete and utter corrupt racket, extorting more money out of the people when they've already paid for all of these tests using taxpayers' money, let me tell you this. That means that they should be free, but clearly someone at the top wants to make a lot of money, and they're going to make a shitload from this, I'm willing to bet.